Hey Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. It's going to be a reading here from April 21st until the 27th. I hope you're doing well, Capricorn. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. You did pull your own card here in the position of your current energy with the Emperor here for the overall energy. So this is a very interesting energy already. Let's keep going here. Also, too, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the descriptions. I just sold out of the mini reads. I told you they were going to go fast, so all the mini reads are gone, but I do have all the other reads available, and they're, again, on sale. So let's see here, Capricorn. You have the Ace of Swords here in your challenge. You have the Ace of Swords here in your challenge. I'm going to pull your Oracle cards and then we'll jump into the tarot. I'll go through the tarot. One thing I see you struggling with, or where your challenge lies at this time, is trying to find clarity, trying to find truth, trying to find even confirmation, I would say, as well. You did pull this retrograde card. It says review here. So, I mean, Pluto's about to come retrograde on May 4th, I believe, but all the planets are direct in the astrology. However, I just feel this card is talking about just retrograde energy in general, just what retrograde energy means, which is relooking at things, having to go back over things. There could be confusion, a lack of certainty, a lack of clarity. So it's like you're revisiting something here. I think it feels like you're revisiting something, trying to understand something more. You pulled this, you are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but will mend in time here. You could also be going through, I don't want to say heartbreak, but it could be in regards to like relationships and stuff like that. I don't get that primarily. I get more so that you are in a process of healing at this time. Could be any area of your life. We'll see if we can get more specific. But I do pick up there is this gift coming from this deep healing transformation, with the Six of Cups here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Yeah, things could be a little bit tough right now. Things could be a little bit tough. Let's see, let's keep going. You pulled this Crown Chakra card. It says peace here. And yeah, and I think that's that Ace of Swords here in your challenge. We can just go ahead and jump into the tarot here. This reading goes in a good direction, and it's actually a pretty good read. But I do see you here with the Ace of Swords being in your challenge, trying to find peace of mind, clarity. But there are things right now that I do get that you're thinking about, re-examining, reviewing, trying to understand more deeper here. And so ultimately, I sense here that you're just trying to find peace. Definitely some challenges. You have the Emperor here for your overall energy, for your read. I like that the Emperor is your overall energy here for your read, specifically because you got the Devil card and the King of Pentacles here. It doesn't surprise me. You very much do have that Emperor energy, Capricorn, when it comes to business, when it comes to money, resources, finances, and just being able to complete things, achieve things here. And so I get you're in a good position. You're in a strong position. Even if you don't think you are in a good, strong position here with the Emperor. But the one thing I will say with the Devil card being in your current energy at this time is that the Devil and the Emperor could represent, and the Devil card is you, Capricorn, it can represent to where we have to really take accountability or have to really structure things. So with that Ace of Swords and the review card that you pulled here, the retrograde card, I do pick up that you're trying to figure out how you can implement better structure or come up with better plans. I think you're also even reviewing your commitments at this time. You could be dropping certain commitments and you could be committing to, or you could be wanting to commit to different things. It's very interesting because this week in the astrology, Saturn on the 21st, as I'm doing this reading, your ruling planet Saturn is actually conjuncting the North Node. And the North Node is all about fate and destiny, and it takes us into a better future, or the future we're supposed to go for our soul to grow and evolve. And Saturn being there, your ruling planet, and Pisces, is definitely testing the stability of things, the endurance of things, the structures of things. And it could be helping you realign things, restructure things, and figure out how you can become more aware how you're going to get from point A to point B here in your life when it comes to the type of ideal future that you're wanting to create here for yourself. So I see here that at this time, I do feel Spirit's like wanting you to really double down on your commitments here and start taking your dreams serious, start taking your life serious here. I'm not saying that you're not, but I feel it's almost like you're being tested here. It's like to really, how bad do you really want it? And with the King of Pentacles as your advice here, the King of Pentacles says this is a time, specifically with the Emperor, to really lay the groundwork and the foundation of what you're trying to cultivate and build, and that you have what it takes, you have the value here. King of Pentacles as well says now's the time to really focus on work and career, and to think about your work and career commitments, and to continuously keep building and building up what it is that you're investing your time and your energy into. It will be prosperous here. And I do feel there will be clarity that comes your way with the Queen of Swords being here in the future. And I do see something really undergoing a deep transformation here. And I do see you here finding peace with this peace card, Queen of Swords. A lot of things I feel almost are acting as a pressure for you. Even in the astrology right now, we have the sun that's squaring Mars, and then we have Mars that's going to oppose Pluto, and then sun square Pluto. So for you, I'm not sure what your rising sign is, but it doesn't matter what area of the chart. This has a lot to do with really finding our confidence and authority, owning our value, and not falling into these pressures of letting go of our power. But also it could be too to where it's like we do have to disperse the power. Maybe we are being selfish, right? So it's a combination of both, the balance of both. But I do see a big transformation happening here with the Queen of Swords. And the Knight of Wands that's here in the outcome, which is you really stepping into taking bold action, being self-determined, finding more strength. And I feel here with this Emperor, is like you're definitely trailblazing your own path here. So I get, there's a lot of energy, even a lot of fire is coming back, or we have a lot of fire that's back in the astrology. Mercury's come back in Aries, Mars is now in Leo. So this is definitely giving us a boost here. And specifically for you, Capricorn, there could be some things going on when it comes to the foundation, where Mercury is right now in your 4th, and then Leo is your 8th house. So there could be some deep transformative process when it comes to investments, particularly around home or property or things related to work and career. But there are some squares in the mix, right? So this could be, where you're also trying to find like what makes you happy. You're having to get creative here, but also having to, deal with things related to work, money, self-worth, self-esteem, stuff like that. Let's clarify your read here, Capricorn. Clarify the Emperor here for the overall energy for Capricorn. Clarify the Emperor for the overall energy. You pulled the 9 of Pentacles. Well, this is definitely a week where you'll be able to reap the rewards and enjoy your fruits of your labor. And you're in a good position, I feel, the Emperor, 9 of Pentacles. It's like there could be things here that you're reviewing, trying to figure out, what's worth investing into long term. What has the most, what are you going to get the benefit out of the most? What's going to be prosperous over a long time? What's going to endure over a long time? So future planning. It wouldn't surprise me if I pull the 3 of Wands here in the read. Clarify the Devil card in your current energy. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, yep. I think you're very much fired up right now. You're very much in an energy of tenacity, or finding your tenacity here and self-determination and being bold here and really taking action on the plan. I see you really fired up here, Capricorn. Or just having more energy, feeling more motivated, more driven. It could even be coming from a pressure as well, right? So it could be kind of, frustrating. Clarify the Ace of Swords in your challenge. You have the Hangman. Well, the Ace of Swords in the tarot actually sets the Hangman free. So right now, what I feel like you're trying to find is a different way forward, a different perspective. It's almost as if you're trying to, I think your challenge is trying to see things from different angles, or you're trying to become more aware of something here, but you need the knowledge and the information, or you just need the insights here. But too, it's like you could be sitting on ideas and you're ready here. And the King of Pentacles says, move forward with your plans. But I do think it's like, I do think it's like you're having to kind of take a step back and maybe replan things, relook at things. Clarify the Queen of Swords in the future. You have the 6 of Swords. Well, there will be more clarity. And I do see you here being able to find your way, find your direction, 6 of Swords. And if you were in a turbulent period, 6 of Swords says you're moving out of a turbulent period. 6 of Swords as well saying to if you're in turbulence, start moving in the direction to where the waters will be calmer. And I know this is a lot easier said than done, but the Queen of Swords says you have what it takes, but you may have to detach here from something. Clarify the Knight of Wands in the outcome. You pull the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I see you finding emotional fulfillment. And definitely one thing I see being restored emotionally is this inner strength, inner confidence, inner self-determination. Like your inner fire here. Emotionally charged up. Not in a bad way. I feel like it's in a good way here. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles here. Clarify the King of Pentacles here for Capricorn as their advice. Seven of Cups here. Yes, like what's worth investing into? You know, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups are your desires. And I would say here with the Ace of Swords and the Hangman being in the challenge with that Seven of Cups, this is a very important time for you to pierce through the bullshit, to cut out the fluff, to get right to the most important things into your life. Or, yeah, to get right to the most important things in your life and to invest your time into the things that will be prosperous. So there's different options and different ways you can go about certain things here. And you're in a good position here, I feel, Capricorn. So it's really just about, you know, what's going to have solidarity and what's going to maintain and sustain over a long period of time and ultimately cultivate and bring in more prosperity for you. But your advice is really saying to open up and explore these different options and to look at the different options here, and whatever one your soul resonates with, I feel Spirit's telling you to go that way. Clarify the Six of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords. Well, that's what you're looking for in the challenge. So the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. You know, I do get here, you're about to find the answer to a deep question you've been having, or you're about to find clarity around a particular matter that brings in a deeper sense of transformation into your life. And I think it also will bring more peace of mind to you here as well. And I would say too, you know, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords says keep it simple. Sometimes we can just make things more complicated than it needs to be, when really it's just about keeping it simple. You pull this dignified card. It says strength here. Yeah, I think you're in a dignified position with this Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. And so I think you could be reviewing and trying to figure out, I think you're trying to really figure out, you know, how you can get to the next level. You're already in a good position, but it's like, once you get to a good position, or if you're starting to get into a good position, it's good to keep the momentum going. It's like not stop. It's like start planning out the future, you know, start setting things up so that way you plant seeds now, you'll harvest them later. You pull this, remember love is the key, love what you have in your life right now. And I guess you can say that Six of Cups is telling you to have more appreciation and gratitude for the blessings you have in your life, and to really understand really see the deeper meaning in the things that you have in your life. It's like you may be caught up in everyday demands and you may be sort of missing, or your attention could be, you know, on these mundane things, and you could be like neglecting some of the great things that you do have in your life. Yep, there goes clarity. Boom, I told you. The sixth chakra, clarity. So I think you'll find peace of mind and clarity. Right now, things may be foggy, a little confusing. There's a bit of probably of a delay, a time for you to review things, process things, and see how you want to move forward. But I definitely do see you finding it here. It's just about sorting through the options and seeing which ones your soul really resonates with, and what you would like to invest into. And I see you moving in that direction. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn, in your reading. Straight to the point. I appreciate you watching. Again, if you want to book a reading with me, that link is down below. I'd love to do a reading if you want one. If you need any advice, guidance, or if you want me to ask, or if you want to ask me any question, I'm definitely here for you. Otherwise than that, Capricorn, I'm wishing you the best, and I will see you later.